Welcome to the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This is Kyla Ganton, and here's the seafood news for the week of August 13th, 2018. In this week's episode, we review sockeye salmon fisheries here on the West Coast.
This week's 3-Minute Market Insight is brought to you by GQ Freight. GQ Freight, an industry leader, recognizing that real-time GPS tracking of your refrigerated truckload shipments is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. GQ Freight, excellence delivered on time, every time.
The Alaska statewide species total harvest reached 87.7 million salmon last week, down 45% year to year from 158 million salmon this time in 2017. This is primarily due to pink salmon bumper harvests on odd-numbered years. Of that total, 48.2 million sockeye salmon were harvested. 87% came from the Bristol Bay area in the central Alaska region. This time last year, the statewide sockeye harvest was 52.3 million salmon, so although Bristol did well this year, it is still down from last year. The majority of the run this season is said to be 2 to 4 pound fish, which we think could leave the sockeye market short in total pounds caught. As for prices, headed and gutted pricing ex-Seattle cold storage has been volatile, with offers varying between 15 and 55 cents per pound. 2 to 4 pound headed and gutted sockeye salmon pricing is up roughly 50 cents per pound year to year, about 15% over 2017 prices during the summer. 4 to 6s are also stronger this year, up about 25 to 40 cents per pound year to year. The harvest forecast from the Alaska Department of Fish and Game was 37.6 million fish, so although Bristol Bay did come in stronger than anticipated, processors are keeping quiet about inventory holdings, which is fairly common during a year that the Fraser River opens. The Department of Fisheries and Oceans in Canada opened the Fraser River for 24 hours last Wednesday for the first time since 2014. About 20 million sockeye were harvested in the Fraser River in 2014, and between 8 and 23 million were forecasted to be caught this year. Scientists have expressed concerns about the water temperatures for the migrating salmon. Last Monday, the water temperature was 20.3 degrees Celsius, about 2.3 degrees above average for this time of the year. Despite these conditions, initial reports from the Wednesday opening was firm, quality sockeye, and in abundance. It's too soon to speculate pricing on Canadian sockeye, but we do know that the Canadian fishery could put downward pressure on Alaskan sockeye this year. And finally, our Tradex Live offer of the week is for 16 32-ounce Shatterpack cod fillets. We have 22,000 pounds of number one quality, single frozen, skinless, boneless Pacific cod fillets in Seattle at $4.87 per pound US. Click or tap the icon above to view this offer. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This is Kyla Ganton. Buy smart and eat more seafood.